Hi everyone, happy Sunday. I hope you all are staying warm in the frigid temperatures that I'm seeing across the country, but we're having sort of a home lazy Sunday here. But what I've got out is a deluxe multi cooker, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sear a venison backstrap and cook it in here for our dinner for Sunday. So, what I'm going to do is take a little bit of oil and put it in my pan, just enough to cover the bottom. And then I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. And the nice thing with the Deluxe multi cooker is it has an on and off switch in the back. And it's covered by plastic, sort of a silicone cover. Don't take that part off, that's meant to be there. So now it's on. I'm going to turn it towards you, and you can see that my display is all lit up. And I'm going to look for sear, which is the second one down. And I'm going to push that, select that, and push the button in. So now I'm ready to sear, and it's going to start warming up the bottom of my pan. So what I've gone ahead and done is, to my venison, I've been marinating it in a chipotle marinade with water and oil, and it's just been sitting in the fridge waiting for me, and today's the day. So I didn't get to it yesterday, so we're having it today. So it's just a long piece of meat that's been marinating, and it's already starting to get warm. So this is going to go right in, and I'm using my Pampered Chef tongs to put that in, and it fits because this is a nice big generous container, so that whole backstrap is in there, and it's going to start searing the meat, so I get that nice outer coating that I like on there. And then what I'm going to do is add some water to this because, like I said, it's already been marinating in a chipotle marinade. So I'm just going to add some water and go ahead and pressure cook that to the weight of my meat, and we'll have really tender venison backstrap and some sweet potatoes for dinner. So let's just, it's on high and it's preheating. It tells me everything. I don't know if you can see that. It tells me all the things that are going on right now. Try to gently bring it over so you can see. So it's always updating me and telling me what's going on inside the pot. And I've got like a dial down here that's showing me. And, oops, sorry. There it is in there getting ready to sear. And that's going to take a couple of minutes to get it where it needs to be. I can start hearing it cooking. And this is the point where you do want to be here with it and watching it so that you can turn it. And these are wonderful for that. I do use these quite a bit, the tongs. They open when you point them down, they open, and they're a good grip to be able to get in there. They're deep enough that my hand is not near the heat. So when I go to turn it, I'm not really down into the heat part. Yeah, I can smell that chipotle. It smells really good. And I can hear that sizzling. So hopefully everybody's staying warm. I know we're in the 50s here in North Carolina, but there's a steady wind, and everybody's outside fixing our lean-to. We have a run-in for the horses, and the last storm last Tuesday, we had to cut the tarp down because it was bending that, and it was going to be a dangerous situation. So they're out doing repair work today, and I'm in here trying to get dinner ready for later. So hopefully you're safe and sound where you are today, and staying out of all that cold, cold weather. And just that simply, I was able to flip it over and let it continue to sear, just to get a nice outside seal on my meat, which will help to keep it tender as it's going to cook. Go ahead and get my water ready. So tell me, what are y'all cooking on these cold, cold winter days? What's the comfort food that you go to? Is it lasagna? Is it a nice roast or stew? Mac and cheese? What are those comfort foods? Tell me down in the comments what you all are doing to stay warm and this wintry January. You can kind of see, I don't know if you can see the steam coming up. It's feeling really good. Oh, it smells so good. This is a new marinade that I haven't tried before. And it does have a good smell. You can see this is still telling me all the things that are going on. The little wheel that talks about preheating is all filled up now. And then the timer is letting me know it's counting down. It started at 19 and I'm at 16. So it's giving me an idea of how long I've been doing it. And it really is very intuitive. If you've never done anything with mixing or multi-cookers or pressure cookers, it takes the guesswork out of it. They've really thought about a lot of things with safety with this particular mixer, multi-cooker rather. The handles are down here at the base, not up here at the top. And when it's closed and locked, even on the lid, it will tell you which way is open and which way is closed. And that's a nice feature because I'm always getting my left and rights mixed up. Other cookers, I started off with a pressure cooker that was on the stove, if you remember those. And they had the weighted discs that you had to put on top of the lid, 5, 10, 15 pounds of pressure. And you had to have your stove set just right. And every stove is different, so there was a lot of variables to pressure cook on the stove. So when they came out with the other ones that are kind of instant, there was a big improvement. But even from the instant to this, I'm seeing more safety features, and it takes more of the guesswork out of it. All these different 16 options that you have, you can just choose egg and get your eggs hard boiled for the week. You can choose rice, and it's going to give you the right consistency for rice for a side dish. So it takes a lot of the prep. I used to say you have to have a recipe to pressure cook. And now I'm finding that I can just play with it and I don't have to have a precise recipe anymore. All right, so it says we're down to 14 now, and I'm going to hit the X button over here, and I'm going to shut off the searing portion, and I'm going to get ready to pressure cook. So I'm just going to add my liquid. So you're going to hear a big noise because it is hot in there. Add my liquid. Like I said, it was marinated, so I'm not adding any of those fragrant vegetables that you would if this was a stew or regular roast. I don't need any of that because it's been marinating. And I'm going to take my lid, which is sitting right here in this little pocket that holds it. And of course, remember, open and closed. And we'll line that up. And I'm going to close it. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to hit custom. And then I get to decide the pressure and the time based on what I have in here. And then hold the button and it says run. And again, you're going to get that wheel that's going to give you an update. It's preheating because it comes up to pressure and then it starts cooking and it tells you it's running. So it gives you a lot of information. Once this is locked, you don't have to be sort of looking in and trying to figure out what's happening. So again, we're having a chipotle venison backstrap, and I'm going to put with it sweet potato sides for tonight. And I think we'll enjoy that when the football is on and everybody's back inside. So stay warm this January and let me know in the comments what you're cooking. And if you would like a deluxe multi-cooker in your kitchen this January, let's be talking about that because it's $100 off in January. That's why I'm highlighting it and trying to get it out there, all the things that it does, because it's on sale and that doesn't happen every month. And January, when you host, qualifying parties can have double rewards. So again, this is a great month to get one of the larger appliances from Pampered Chef into your kitchen, and especially one that's on sale. So have a great Sunday afternoon, and I'll talk with you in those comments.